Sterling is about passion, is about impact, and is about the future.
My experience in my current role is very interesting because it's not every time that the ideal customer sits in front of you, but in that moment you still have to manage the situation and make sure that whatever issue that the customer has come to your desk with, he leaves satisfied.
So my family is a family of 3. That would be me, my husband, and my son. I'm very happy to be part of Sterling at a time like this, where there are initiatives that help you to, just generally get the joy of what, having a home is like.
My role in Sterling now is really about empowering people as a leader. There's little that I can do by myself. And so what I want to concentrate my efforts on is how to awaken the giants in my people. I mean, it's all about improving customer experience. But when more people buy into the idea, then we can really achieve it faster, better, on a bigger scale.
For me, agric is divine. Agric is my passion. Doing agric is beyond me. It's actually a global purpose. Because of agric, people are able to eat, live well, and also make profits from the business. Because coming to work every day, I know that, okay, my work impacts every person in this world because they have to eat, and financing that sector makes sure that this goal is achieved.
I've been with Sterling Bank for 2 years now, and every other week looks like a new, as if I just got on the job, because there are new challenges to solve, there are new products to work on, and basically it's dynamic, so there are new things keep coming up, so I find myself always learning.
So when I wake up every day and I'm coming to work, what I'm thinking about is the next, challenge that we're getting on. What problems are we trying to solve? There's a lot to look forward to. It's engaging.
It brings me joy when I see people who would normally have said, I can't work in a bank, take up a job offer from us, and also discuss among themselves how they've grown, how Sterling has enabled them, and go out into the communities, the dev communities, the design communities, as active members, being able to contribute. So I think that goes even further than any product that will be able to build, because when you impact someone positively, then they can also pay it forward by impacting other people.
There are no doors or walls, so everybody is basically accessible. The work culture is on a first name basis, so you don't have to call anybody Oga this or Mr. this or Senior Manager this or that. Interestingly, you can also call the MD's first name too. So I'm working one day on stage and say, "Hi, Abu," and that's the managing director, and shakes me and says, "Hi," and works. And that's happened not once, about twice, and it's quite interesting, really.
So if I'm in Sterling and I know that I can call my MD Abu, it breaks a lot of walls. It breaks a lot of barriers that I may have been facing mentally, right? That could have limited my contribution. I also look at the female seniors, and when they talk about their journey, of when they started their career, I'm encouraged. I know that nothing has to suffer for me to actually build a career.
The leadership at Sterling has been great. There's good vision at the top. They understand what they want to achieve. If everybody feels like the person who is steering the ship is going in the right direction, then we will all do what it takes to get us to that destination.
Launching new products and solutions, I assure you Sterling is very dynamic in ensuring that we're bringing out new products and platforms to solve everyday issues. My testing team makes sure that these features do what they are supposed to do before we actually launch them, to make sure that we are either we're doing what they want us to do or changing things that they don't like.
I feel generally Sterling is a flexible place to work for a lot of the staff, and which means that Sterling can attract talent from anywhere.
I'll give you an example of what happened the other day. So I was out with a couple of my friends. Now earlier in the day, I had called one of them. Of course, because of the nature of my job, people would expect that I shouldn't be able to pick calls at my desk. So she asked me, like, how come you can, talk on the phone? And I'm like, oh, I'm on flexi. She was like, oh, what's that? So I explained to her that, Sterling allows me to resume late and close late so that I can have time for myself, maybe to do stuff in the morning, or resume early and close early so that I can have time for myself to do things later in the day. She was like, oh, is it all banks that do that? I'm like, no, just Sterling. And then, I just started to say, oh, Sterling is like the greatest place to work, because the work-life balance is out of this world. I do not think that there is any other bank that gives staff the freedom of expression.
If I was to count 3 things in my life that has been of most impact, I believe working in Sterling Bank has been one of the most life-changing aspects of my life, really.
Anybody that works at Sterling has the opportunity to be part of something great. So Sterling is more than a bank. Sterling is an idea. And the brilliant thing about ideas are when the right people hold on to them, there's no limit to what you can achieve.